Coming into work late is always a disaster waiting to happen, but arriving at the exact time you're supposed to be there can also make problems arise. However, there is one option that you have that is better than that is leaps and bounds better than the latter choices. If you have ever been early to work or school or to even practice, you would know how blissful it is. I didn't care what time I went to school or even practice until I read the benefits of arriving early listed in a Career Addict article. Arriving early to wherever you need to be has a drastic positive influence in your life. The factors to this are work and school require a lot of effort and mental preparedness. Being early is a lot easier than you think, and your life will be significantly better if you wake up earlier. Let's start with the places that you can be early and how being early can affect your performance during the day. Work and school require a lot mentally. Being early can help you prepare for the mental hardships that you will face throughout the day, as you have extra time to prepare work and get used to the environment that's around you. As stated by Indeed.com in the 12 Reasons Why Being on Time for Work is Important article, being early to work gives you extra time to work. They state that it helps limit distractions and I can tell from experience is important when dealing with a lot of work. This can help you to complete more work in a day, which can limit the stress that is given to you when you're handed your work at the start of the week. Being early to school can also provide some of the same benefits. As stated by Chris Drew from Helpful Professor, arriving early to school can help you to skip traffic. Even if you're on track to be there at the exact time, there is always people in front of you, which can make you late. As stated, you can get used to the environment around you quicker. It is always a hassle having to come from home to school, so getting that dread out early can help you improve your mentality while you are working. This can improve your grades and your overall school day. Most people claim that they aren't morning people, however, that can change. Becoming an earlier person in general isn't as hard as you may think. The first and perhaps most important part of becoming an earlier person is to wake up earlier. But hear me out. As I have personally experienced this isn't as hard as you may think. Coming off a summer where I was staying up until the AMs and sleeping until the PMs, I was forced to wake myself up early for football practice in the morning. It helped me be awake during practice and helped me improve during practice too. I did this very easily. In fact, it was way easier than I thought it would be. Instead of relying on someone to wake you up, wake yourself up. Every smartphone these days has a built-in alarm. This is what I use to wake myself up. Set multiple alarms if you have to, but as you start waking up earlier, keep removing them as you go on. Preparing yourself for an early morning the night before is extremely easy. As listed by Sophia Siewski from Hissing University, two of the most important steps are to fall asleep earlier and put your phone away before sleeping, along with other steps like eating less sugar and keeping the curtains open. These steps can and will help you wake up earlier, as I have personally used these steps before. Another thing to do the night before is to set your alarm clock across the room. We all get annoyed by the sound of our alarm clock, so waking up and to turn it off is better than just flipping your phone to snooze right beside you in bed. You'll feel much better after waking up early, but what will change? You will notice significant positive changes in your daily life after obtaining an earlier sleep schedule. You will see enhanced performance in your work and school activities. According to Sanchita Sen from Amiri Sleep, an earlier schedule may lead to better grades and overall and schoolwork. You have enough energy to focus more, which leads directly to better grades. Your mind is mentally prepared for the day ahead, so focusing on your work and blocking out distractions can come very easily. Waking up earlier also helps you sleep better. Since you are awake longer, you will sleep earlier and sleep better. You will be tired from the extra hours from which can lead to great sleep. Better sleep also means better mornings. You will also have more energy to get things accomplished in the mornings too. It is time for you to become an early person. In conclusion, being early doesn't come easily to some people, but the benefits outweighs the cons by a lot. Work and school can be mentally draining if you have no energy. It is way easier to be early than you think. There are major improvements to your daily life if you wake up earlier. Starting tonight, begin setting up alarms and moving it across the room. Also, open your curtains to let the sun shine through the mornings and keep working to wake up earlier, and you will see a positive change in your life. Thank you.